Hello, and thank you for joining us for UCR University Extension's Webinar Wednesdays. My name is Monica, and I'll be your host today. This webinar is all about getting you post-COVID ready with new skills and funding resources to refresh your career. So let's get started. Here's what we'll cover in the next hour. Our Dean, Kevin Vaughn, will give an overview of UCR University Extension for those of you who are not familiar with us. Desi Massey, our Assistant Director of Corporate Education and Custom Programs, will walk you through 7 of our most popular certificate programs. We'll also hear from Jenny Morales, one of our student success coaches, that's here to help you through your educational journey. Then our partners at Riverside County Workforce Development will discuss the valuable resources and funding available through the county, which you won't want to miss. Then we'll conclude with the question and answer session, featuring not only the panelists that you'll see today, but also other colleagues who are ready to answer your questions. That being said, if at any time you have questions, please feel free to use the Q&A button on your Zoom menu to submit any questions you may have. We're happy to answer every question we get. Sometimes, if it's possible, one of my colleagues may answer it immediately, and other times we'll save it to the very end so that everyone hears the answer, because chances are, if you had the question, somebody else did too. So we'll definitely make sure to answer your questions. And now we'll move forward with the next step. We want to keep this moving. So up first is our presenter, Dr. Kevin Vaughn. Kevin?
Thanks, Monica. My name is Kevin Vaughn. I'm Dean of University Extension here at the University of California, Riverside. I'm also faculty over in anthropology. I'm trained as an archaeologist, but I've been here in continuing education for over 5 years, and I'm loving it. And I really enjoy being here at UCR as Dean of University Extension. Just a little bit about us. We are the Continuing Education and the Professional Studies Division of the University of California, Riverside. We're really proud to be part of this great university. You probably know a little bit about the University of California, Riverside. We're one of the fastest growing universities in the country, certainly the fastest growing university in the University of California system. We're actually in the top 1% of all universities in the entire world. This ranking is from the Center for World University Rankings. We're also #1 in the United States, according to U.S. News and World Report, in social mobility for 2 years in a row. We're particularly proud of this ranking at University Extension because it fits very, very well with our vision, which is to transform people's lives through the power of lifelong learning. We know that what we offer here at University Extension can transform your life and give you that path to social mobility. So we're particularly proud of that ranking from U.S. News and World Report. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about our core values. We offer exceptional educational offerings in a number of different programs that you're going to hear about here in a moment. All of those programs we back with the UC Gold Standard assurance of quality. All of our programs, courses, and instructors are actually reviewed and approved by the University of California Riverside Academic Senate, which ensures you that you're getting the highest quality possible in your educational experience. We also believe in lifelong learning, whether you're an undergraduate, a working professional, or a retired individual. We believe that learning is a process and never ends. And so we offer educational offerings to you, whether you are, depending on your place in life. We also value real-world knowledge. The courses that you take and the instructors that you'll be taking courses from are real-world professionals with real-world experience. And you can take that knowledge that you learn in your classes and apply them to your careers, to your jobs, to the real world. One of our core values, of course, is diversity. We're very proud of the diverse student body that we have, the diverse instructor group of instructors that we hire, as well as our very, very diverse staff. It's one of our core values. And then finally, we also believe in flexibility and accessibility. You're very, very busy, and we want to make sure that our educational offerings serve you in the way that you need while you go about your busy life, whether you're juggling a job and home life, or whatever your situation might be. Our offerings are in flexible formats, whether they're distance, hybrid, asynchronous, synchronous, and they're also accessible to you. We're very, very proud of that. So that's just a little bit about UCR University Extension. What I want to do now is turn it over to Desi, who is going to tell you a lot more about the many programs that we have to offer.
Thank you, Kevin. Let's talk about how you can invest in yourself by earning the professional certificate with UCR Extension. Today, we'll talk about our most popular programs in the fields of technology, finance, management, and law. Our first certificate is our professional certificate in business management. This is also our most popular certificate and our most flexible. This flexible certificate is perfect for the non-business grads who need an overview of business before they get a job, or for those who are looking to find their business niche. What you'll learn: master fundamental management strategies with an introduction into 3 core functional areas of business, including human resources and leadership, marketing, and finance and accounting. What you can do with this certificate: positions are available in a variety of industries and can be found in firms, corporations, government, or nonprofit organizations. They might include human resources manager, marketing manager, finance or accounting manager, and manager at an international company. We'll also discuss the potential courses and the potential outline that you could take with all of our certificates. A sample schedule is listed for each certificate and can be viewed below. Certificate overview and schedule for business management. This program has 4 courses or 12 units. The duration on average is 6 months, and the total program cost is $4,196. In quarter 1, you'll take Essentials of Business Management and 1 elective, and in quarter 2, you'll take 2 electives. Electives to choose from include Principles of Accounting, International Finance and Financial Reporting, Marketing Principles and Practice or Consumer Behavior, Human Resources Management, Strategic Leadership for a Changing World, Contemporary Leadership and Intercultural Competence, and Social Media Marketing or International Marketing. Our next certificate is our Professional Certificate in Construction Management. We do recommend for this certificate for the individual to have a background in construction or related field. Meet the ever-evolving challenges in each construction project you manage with advanced skills and knowledge that keep you up to date and top of your field. What you'll learn: effectively manage projects, staff, and budgets, evaluate projects for green design, energy management, HVAC planning, and other current concerns, collaborate with subcontractors, clients, government agencies, and others, develop strategies to ensure quality and minimize exposure to lawsuits, manage and minimize risk and insurance costs, navigate contracts, accounting requirements, and cash flow, and perform negotiations to use conflict resolution strategies and methods. What you can do with this certificate: positions are available in construction anywhere in the world, and they might include construction project manager, general construction contractor, and construction project superintendent. A sample schedule could be 7 courses or 18 units. The duration of the program on average is 9 to 15 months, and the total program cost is $4,196. In quarter 1, you'll take Introduction to Construction Management and Construction Project Delivery Systems and Contracts. In quarter 2, Fundamentals of Construction Costs, Estimating and Budgeting, and Construction Field Supervision. And in quarter 3, Construction Project Planning, Scheduling, and Control Systems, Construction Drawings for the Building Trades, and Sustainability and the Built Environment. Our next certificate is our professional certificate in human resources management. Gain a thorough understanding of the most current human resources theories and put them into practice. What you'll learn: hiring, recruitment, compensation, supervision and retention of staff, employee benefit administration, insurance and risk management, human resources law, labor relations, and workmen's compensation. What you can do with this certificate: positions are available in a variety of industries, and they might include human resources manager, labor relations coordinator, payroll manager, staffing manager, or if you are a professional preparing for a management level position, you will benefit from this program as well. This program is created in partnership with Society for Human Resources Management. A sample schedule is below, and this program has 5 courses ranging from 15 to 16 units. The duration is 9 to 12 months, and the total program cost is $4,296. In quarter 1, you'll take Human Resources Management and Labor and Employee Relations. In quarter 2, Employee Recruitment, Selection and Retention, and Compensation Administration. And in quarter 3, an elective of your choice, including our SHRM prep course or prep training, effective performance management, employee benefit administration, organizational behavior dynamics, performance appraisal and evaluation, principles of risk and insurance management, employee training and development, and human resources, acquiring, leveraging, and managing talent in the 21st century. Our next program is our professional certificate in project management. Project management. Order creates organization, and leadership creates decision-making. Learn how these 2 skills substantiate the need for mastering the project management role. What you'll learn: foundational project management approaches from proposal to post-project analysis, methods to assess various qualities of a project, like scheduling, risk management, budgetary limitations, workload, and quality assurance. The process of project procurement, including vendor contracting and related costs, and your choice of special topic in project management to focus your area of career interest and growth. What you can do with this certificate: positions are available in a variety of industries all over the world and can be found in firms, corporations, government, or nonprofit organizations, and they might include project coordinator, project scheduler, project manager, business analyst, supervisor, or management consultant. This program is a Project Management Institute authorized training partner program. A sample schedule is listed below, and this program has 6 courses or 18 units. The duration on average is 9 to 12 months, and the total program cost is $4,735. In quarter 1, you'll take Project Management Essentials and Project Leadership, Communication, and Team Building. In quarter 2, Project Scheduling and Risk Management, and Quality and Performance Management. And in quarter 3, Project Procurement Management, and 1 elective of your choice. Electives are listed to the right and can include Project Management, Professional and Certified Associate in Project Management Exam Preparation course, Microsoft Project Comprehensive, Introduction into Agile Project Management, Lean Principles and Practice, Essential GIS Skills, and Lean Six Sigma by the numbers. Our next certificate is our Professional Certificate in Accounting. Open a new door to your accounting career and acquire knowledge and skills you can use in companies large and small, government offices, or the nonprofit sector. What you'll learn: master tax planning, budget analysis, financial statement preparation, and auditing. Understand and be able to apply important accounting principles to private, public, and nonprofit sectors. Meet legal and regulatory requirements necessary to perform public accounting functions for clients. Be able to analyze financial statements and be prepared to advise clients regarding important financial reporting requirements, strategic financial decisions, and other matters related to accounting practice. What you can do with this certificate: Positions are available in a variety of industries and can be found in firms, corporations, government, or nonprofit organizations. They might include accountant, auditor, budget analyst, or financial manager. This program overview is below and has 9 courses or 36 units, has a duration on average of 12 to 18 months, and a total program cost of $6,893. In quarter 1, you'll take Principles of Accounting and Financial Statement Analysis. In quarter 2, Financial Reporting and Managerial Accounting. In quarter 3, Accounting for Governmental and Nonprofit Organizations and Cost Accounting. And in quarter 4, Auditing, Financial, and Tax Planning. In quarter 5, you'll take an elective of your choice, which can include IRS Enrolled Agent Examination Review, Internal Auditing, Operational and Management, QuickBooks Accounting and Finance Application for Business, Taxation Partnerships, or Fraud and Ethics in Accounting. Our next certificate is our Paralegal Studies. Paralegal Studies. A certificate in Paralegal Studies will give you an incredible advantage into the highly competitive legal field. Learn legal theories from career professionals and master techniques for practical workplace use. What you'll learn: advanced legal knowledge and skills to perform as a paralegal, current laws and court rules, academic, ethical, and professional standards of the legal profession, and what you can do with the certificate. Positions are available in the large and small firms, corporations, government, or nonprofit industries and organizations. They might include paralegal, legal assistant, or arbitrator. This is the only ABA-approved Paralegal Studies program certificate in the Inland Empire. Below is a sample schedule, and this program has 11 courses or 31 units. The average duration is 15 months, and the total program cost is $7,196. This program does have a prerequisite of an associate's or bachelor's degree earned prior to entering the program. In quarter 1, you'll take Fundamentals of Law for the Legal Professional, Legal Research and Writing 1, and 1 required or 1 elective course. In quarter 2, Legal Research and Writing 2, Civil Litigation and Procedures, and 1 required or elective choice. In quarter 3, Tort Law, Ethics for the Legal Professional, and 1 required or elective course. And in quarter 4, Contract Law, and again, 1 required or 1 elective option. Your elective options are listed to the right and can include Computer Legal Research, Constitutional Law, Criminal Law for Paralegals, Paralegal Internship, Probate Practices and Procedures, Rules of Evidence, or Alternative Dispute Resolution for Paralegals. Our next program is our Professional Certificate for Computer Technician. Get to know what's behind the computer so you can determine the problems and apply solutions to all aspects of computers, from parts and hardware to software and networks. Stay up to date, explore specialty areas such as A+ certification, and understand the way a help desk should function to support large and small organizations. What you'll learn: help desk concepts, operation and support, PC hardware and architecture, physical and virtual networks, including hubs, routers, Ethernet, TCP, and IP protocols, and security concepts and procedures. What you can do with the certificate: positions are available in a variety of industries all over the world and can be found in companies, governmental, or nonprofit organizations. They might include computer repair technician, computer technician, or computer hardware technician. A sample schedule is below, and this program has 4 courses or 14 units, on an average duration of 12 months, and the total program cost of $3,796. In quarter 1, you'll take Maintaining and Supporting Computers to prepare you for the A+ certification exam. Quarter 2, IT Help Desk Operations and Support. Quarter 3, Networking, which will help prepare you for the Network Plus certification exam. And in quarter 4, Security Plus, which will help prepare you for the Security Plus exam. Thank you for reviewing our most popular programs. More programs can be listed on the site. And next we'll have Jenny Morales, our UCR Extension Student Success Coach.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny, one of the Extension Student Success Coaches and your Workforce Advisor here at the UCR Extension Center. I'm glad to meet everyone today that has joined us. As a Student Success Coach and your Workforce Advisor, I'm here to assist in questions you may have regarding choosing the right program for you, troubleshooting any technical issues you may have once enrolled, and the available resources you can look into. If you're interested in our programs, I encourage you to reach out to me via email, or you can use the link which I will add to chat to schedule a team or Zoom meetings to meet with me. We can discuss further details, including our application and enrollment process for workforce students, or if you're not workforce. Should you have a quick question, we do have a live chat service available across our website that connects you with members of our student success team, including myself. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from everyone soon. And now I'd like to introduce Marianne Singer and Jason Tang, who will go over Riverside County Workforce Development's available resources, as well as how to get started today.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Marianne Singer, and this is Jason Tang, and we are both supervising development specialists here at the Riverside County Workforce Development Center. And so we just appreciate this opportunity to be able to provide information to you today regarding our services. So I'll go first, since the majority of the information is related to the area that I work in. So what you'll see here is our career resource area. It looks a little different now because of the COVID-19 situation. So we have had to add some safety measures for our customers to feel comfortable, as well as our staff coming into our career resource areas. So you'll see when you come in now, it looks a little different. We have plexiglass to separate all of the different workstations that we have. In our particular area, we have 16 workstations here. One of those workstations happens to be for individuals with disabilities. And so, again, it's safe. Plexiglass is all around that area. We have hand sanitizers. We also have a porter that's working every day, and he comes in and he sanitizes all of the workstations as well as the restrooms. Our security officer at this point sits right outside of the door, and so he's providing screening for all of our customers that come through the door, and we are requiring all customers to wear masks. And that's at all three of our centers. So you'll see we have career resource centers in Riverside, Hemet, and in our NDO location, and we also have what we call our access point in Moreno Valley. So in our Moreno Valley office, we don't have our career coaches in that area. However, you still have access to the computers, and then you have access to a career coach because we can, virtually provide that service to you. Next slide, please. So in our Riverside County Workforce Development Center, we have over 30 computers, but again, we've had to make some adjustments for social distancing. So right now we have an average of about 15 that are in use. We do welcome walk-in customers to be seen, and we have career coaches that will be able to answer any questions that a customer may have regarding job search, regarding business services, because we also have businesses that will come in as well that they need to hire immediately, so they need to speak with the business solutions rep. So we provide that service as well. We have job fairs, and so it's kind of weird because we tried to have a job fair maybe like 2 months ago, Jason, and it was a little different for us as well as for the customers. It wasn't as successful as we wanted it to be, and I think, just based on the COVID situation, but we did have quite a few people that showed up to partake in that. In our career services division, we have our experienced career coaches that can help you to walk through the process, and especially now that's really important with this COVID situation, because we have a lot of customers that are unable to go back into their occupation, or now is a good time for them to look into other industries that they may be able to transition their skills in. And so our career coaches are available to help discuss that. We provide resume building information, interview skills, job placement, and we're really trying to develop the job placement further, because we realize that some people that come in, they actually just need to get back into the workforce and they really want to do that. And so we're trying to create a atmosphere where we're working closer with businesses to just be able to do hiring immediately. Of course, we have vocational training services, and UCR Extensions is one of our partners that we work with. We have a lot of customers that have been very successful going through the program. So I was with Jason as Desi was going through the programs. I was saying, yes, we have people who have gone through all of these training programs. The one that I'm really excited about is the computer technician. And so I will be sharing that information with our career coaches. And if we have customers that are interested in that, please contact us, because we really want to help our customers get back into the workforce. Our wraparound services, we are working very closely with a lot of different agencies, as under WIOA, or Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. One of our main goals and responsibilities is to work with other agencies to take a holistic approach when we are working with customers. So we have customers that are homeless. We have customers that are, of course, now on unemployment insurance. Some of them, their jobs have phased out. So we're trying to take a holistic approach and work with other partnering agencies in order to be able to work with our customers. I'm going to let Jason talk just a little bit about our business services, and then I'll jump back in.
So I help supervise our business solutions team. There's 5 business solution consultants that we have that work directly with businesses within Riverside County. Why that's important is because we help one-on-one. We work with these businesses to help analyze their business, assess what they might need, assess their workforce needs. We also have a wide range of county resources and referrals that we can help point these businesses to help them become successful and profitable. We help with recruitment services, which you've heard a lot about today, whether it's helping to find the skilled and qualified candidates that all of you are, and try help with the pre-screening and the assessments and testings and whatnot. With this whole coronavirus, we talk about job fairs and whatnot. We're going to have a new software that does virtual job fairs that'll be launching already pretty soon here within the next couple of weeks. So we'll be able to do virtual job fairs. We're going to have a Riverside County job board where those who are looking for jobs right here in Riverside County can go into that job board and see just Riverside County jobs. We have training incentive programs. UCR Extension is one of our partners in training as well, whether it's labor market services, outplacement services, human resources services. We have a lot of different services and incentives. You see that one's called on-the-job training, where we help pay for 50% of an employee's wage as they're being trained. So that's a real good incentive for a business to hire an employee. But why does this all matter to you? Because we're working with these businesses one-on-one, and every day myself and the business solutions consultants that are here are talking to these businesses who want trained, experienced, and workers who are ready to come into the workforce. And so as you work with the county, work with some of the programs that Marion's talking about, and are signed up in some of these programs, we're able to refer you to these businesses, helping you get a job. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help match make the business and the employee, and to have a long-term career in front of you. So if you have any questions about our business services, happy to answer any questions, and please feel free to reach out to me anytime.
Thank you, Jason. Yes, and so just to piggyback off what Jason was speaking about, he's speaking from the business perspective, and I'm speaking from the career services division. And we have now 7 of career coaches that are able to help our customers. And we do a lot of things virtually now because of, again, with COVID, it has really kind of changed the way we have to do our business. But then we do have those customers that are not computer savvy. They don't even like the computer. And so we are able now to have them come in and provide those one-on-one services to customers again, as we did before, with the safety measures in place. And so if you'd like to go to the next slide, we can talk about how you get involved with the program and if you're interested in training and so forth. So if you're interested in a training program through workforce development, it is at no cost to the customer. So as Desi was showing the different training programs that UCR has, their top 7, those training programs, Riverside County Workforce Development, or the America's Job Center, as we're also called, will pick up the cost for the customer if they are deemed eligible and qualified. So we do, because we are a federally funded program, we do have some eligibility requirements. I don't want to get into all of those because of the fact that it's very lengthy, but for the main idea is just that the customer has to be 18 or over, and they have to be a Riverside County resident or have worked in Riverside, their last job was in Riverside County. And you can come in and speak with a career coach, or you can actually call us as well, and we can, talk with you over the phone. What our career coaches will do is they will begin to just see what your skills are, where you've come from, where you want to go. We don't tell people what to train in. What we do is we look at their background, we look at their work history, we look at the skills that the employers are asking for. And like Jason said, the employers are looking for skilled workers. And so how can we help that to take place? We help with our partners such as UCR Extensions by connecting our customers with a training program that is going to help them to get to the next level. Our desire is that every customer would become self-sufficient in the Riverside County area and be able to make a self-sustaining wage. And we realize that our partners, such as UCR Extensions, is going to help us to be able to do that. We cannot do that alone. So if you are interested in our program through Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act of getting involved and working with the career coach, then we have our numbers on the screen. Again, we have 3 different offices, and you can actually choose the office that's closest to you. But one of the great things right now about this pandemic situation is a lot of things are done virtually. So we're doing a lot of that virtually. So you can live in Hemet and access Riverside or vice versa. It's up to the customer, okay? But all of our staff, no matter what office you go to, they're very professional. And thank you for giving our addresses and our phone numbers here on the screen for our customers. Our timelines regarding services are, it really has to do with the individual and how they provide the information that we are needed to help us to determine the eligibility. So it can take 2 weeks, it can take 3 weeks, depending on what our clientele looks like. We're getting more and more individuals that are coming back in now that are ready to go back to work and that are looking for training and looking for skills enhancement and just looking for answers as far as what the next step for them is going to be. And so this is a great opportunity, and we really appreciate being able to do that. On the level of our support services, we have funding that is available for us to help customers that are in need of support services. So for example, I was looking at the programs to pay for parking. Sometimes customers can't pay for parking. They can't pay for a bus pass. They don't have the gas to drive and those types of things. So we do provide that, and also books as well, because we know some of our programs through UCR Extensions, the books are not covered. So what we will do is we will reimburse our customers once they purchase their books. We reimburse them. We fully reimburse them for the books that they have purchased. And those services are available to any customer that is deemed eligible and qualified through the WIOA or Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act program. That's a mouthful, so that's why we use these acronyms. But I think that's it for me. Again, here are our locations. We have office in Riverside, Hemet and Indio, and then our Moreno Valley office. Remember, with Moreno Valley, there are no career coaches there, but if you need to access services, then Riverside is 7 miles away from the Moreno Valley office. And again, we're doing things virtually. So we welcome you to come in and get services from us. We look forward to helping you. And thank you. And we'll turn it back over to Monica.
Thank you so much, everyone who has presented so far. We are at the Q&A session, and your questions have been coming in. Thank you so much for using that function and for sending them through chat. We're catching both, so thank you so much. We are, we'll start at the top. There are a couple questions that I want to make sure that we address initially, because most of you have had like repeat questions of this nature. So one of the questions is, are there in-state versus out-of-state tuition fees?
Hi, I'll take that, Monica. There is not. UCR University Extension is non-state supported. We are part of UCR, but we do not receive state funds. So we are fully self-supporting. So we do not differentiate between in-state and out-of-state.
Okay, thank you, Casey. The next question is, do you offer this service for people who had working visas too? I believe that's a question aimed towards Riverside workforce development.
It would depend if the customer is able to go to training, because I know some of them where they just have to work. So we do have to follow the WIOA regulations with each customer. So if their visa is just for work only, then unfortunately we cannot provide Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act dollars.
Okay, thank you. The one question is, how can we, staying on the topic of workforce, how can we find out if we are eligible for YOA funding?
Just call please give us a call. And once you call, you'll be scheduled to meet with a career coach, and that career coach will go over all of the eligibility requirements. But again, the main eligibility is to be 18 and over, have the right to work in the United States, so you have your documents. And then there is a income criteria, because this program is designed for individuals that are low income. But I believe we have a lot of leeway, because when we're talking about a single person, that person their income is $14.55 an hour or under, which equals out to about, I think it's $25.55 per month. So if that customer is single by themselves and they make less than that, then they qualify for the program. But we can talk with them about that, because it changes when they get into having a family. And most of our customers do qualify.
Okay, great. Sticking with you while I have you guys. Are there, do you have a VA rep
Yes.
to talk to veterans?
Yes, so we have and we also have what's called our Veterans Employment Assistance Program, We have funding right now to work with veterans specifically and their spouses as well. But we have veterans reps here. Now, the veterans reps are through the Employment Development Department, and they are with the state. So right now, most of them are working from home, and unfortunately, a lot of them have been pulled to work with the unemployment department based on the fact that with this COVID situation, a lot of people are experiencing the loss of jobs, so they had to transition them. But we do have 2 that are on site. So if a customer needs to speak with a veterans rep, please call us and we will make sure that you get connected with a veterans representative. And just to let you know, even if it's not a veterans rep, our career coaches will be able to assist you with providing information and services related to training, skills enhancement, and any other services that you need. We'll have the resources to be able to help to connect you to the individuals that you need to get to.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for the thorough answer. I think
Sorry.
it knocks out. No, I think it knocks out a couple of other questions that I was about to ask you. So
Okay.
thank you. It's perfect.
Hey, Monica, I wanted to jump in here too
Yes.
with the VA rep. So if you are looking for a VA rep for the UCR Extension Center, you can contact me as well, and we'll go ahead and I will be able to assist you with all the information that you need for that.
Awesome. Thank you, Jenny. So the following questions are more towards UCR University Extension courses and programs. So we'll shift over to that topic. One of the questions that came in, is it possible for bachelor degree courses to substitute some of the requirements for the Paralegal Studies certificate?
I'll answer that one again. So if the course is the equivalent of the course that we're offering, we may be able to transfer 1 or 2 courses in. You would submit a transcript and we would evaluate the learning outcomes and see if they line up. But that is possible, not just a general college course, but if you took something that has similar learning outcomes to the requirements for the certificate, we can evaluate that and transfer some courses.
And on the topic of transferring, are courses from the accounting certificate transferable into the UCR Masters in Accounting?
Good question. They are not. The Masters in Accounting is a master's level program, and the courses that we're offering through UCR Extension would be more equivalent to undergraduate requirements for an accounting degree. It is possible that the courses could transfer to an undergraduate program. It depends on the receiving institution whether or not they will accept those units or not, but they would not transfer to a master's degree.
Okay, great. Thank you, Casey. One more question for programming or for the programs. What are the advantages to these certificate programs versus the boot camps?
Those are 2 very different, okay. So certificate programs are much more flexible than a boot camp. They're designed for working adults for the most part to be able to take the courses at whatever pace works for them. So that we were talking a little bit about pacing at the beginning. If people are working and they're trying to get a certificate so that they can maybe change careers or get a promotion, you can take courses at the rate that works for your schedule. So maybe 1 course a term. Whereas if you're not working, you could take more courses at one time. The student can pick the rate at which they pursue their certificate, and because you are registering on a per course basis, you're also paying as you go. You're just paying for each course rather than paying for the whole program. The boot camp programs are you commit to the whole program up front, and you would also pay in the beginning. There are loans that are available for that so that you can sort of put off paying until after you've completed. And you would go 2 nights a week for 6 months. So it's not really flexible in that way. So if that's, it just really depends on what you're trying to achieve. The boot camps are also, we have one in coding and one in cybersecurity. So it's definitely limited to those particular subject matter areas, whereas the certificates we talked about are, we have HR, we have paralegal, and we have other types of programs. But if anybody would like to talk more about boot camps, then I'd be happy to give you more information about those. They are an excellent way to get into either coding or cyber if that is your career goal.
Great, thank you, Casey. This is sorry, we're going to jump back really quick over to Jason and Marion. Could I lose my unemployment benefits if I begin one of these programs?
No. So under Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, it allows you to be able to go to training and continue to receive your unemployment insurance benefits. The thing is that you have to make sure that you've been approved first. So you can't just start a training program without approval. Most of the training programs that are that have been seen today are those training programs are approved. And when you go on to the website www.caljobs.com, I'm sorry, www.caljobs.ca.gov. That's www.caljobs.ca.gov. You're going to see those training programs online. Any program that's on there and it has a purple WIOA next to it is a approved training program through the unemployment department. Okay. So what you're going to do is let your career coach know that you're on unemployment insurance, and we will send a letter once you have been approved for training. We will send a letter to unemployment insurance letting them know that you are in an approved training program, and they will then excuse you for, looking for work. But you don't want to make any decisions until after you talk with your counselor, and your counselor sends that letter and goes from there.
Great, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll shift back to some extension questions. Can I still get funding if I live in LA County?
I think that's a question. Yeah.
That's a WIOA question, I believe.
Okay.
Is that for us?
Yeah.
Well, if whomever may be able to answer the question is, if they live in LA County, can they still get funding to be able to participate in one of our certificate programs?
Okay. So under Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, if you live in LA County but you worked in Riverside County, then yes, we can assist you with the process if you're deemed eligible.
So I want to ask a clarifying question. We have had students take certificate programs with YOA funding from other counties. Would it be possible for this student to apply in Los Angeles County and potentially use that funding for a UCR University Extension program?
Yes, because when they go on to CalJobs, it doesn't matter. It's just the program is WIOA approved. So it doesn't matter what county you live in. You can, go to UCR Extensions and live in Los Angeles County. There is a AJCC, or America's Job Center of California, in Los Angeles. If you go on the One Stop Operator online, just Google One Stop Operator, it will tell you all of the different locations, and you can pick the location that's closest to you and contact them. I would suggest at this point contacting them via phone first, and finding out, what their process is, because each AJCC has their own process of how they're accepting customers.
And we have had people use funding from around California to do our program.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to jump in there too. And once you do go to the one-stop shop, go ahead and give them my information, because they will be having to contact me, and I will be able to assist you with getting that funding approved.
Great. Thank you. So yes, the answer is yes. There's resources for you. Yes. Moving on to some more certificate-oriented questions or extension questions. Who should I send my transcripts to in order to see if my courses can be transferable for certificate requirements?
So I would say work with your student success coach to receive those, and they will direct them to the appropriate person in the academic side.
There was also a payment question. They were wondering, is there a payment plan, or do you have to pay the full amount of money that we listed there up front?
So you will be registering for classes individually, and so you will just be paying class by class. If you're not using workforce funding, if you're paying in some other way. And as I mentioned before, we do have the availability to process loans. And so if that's the route that you would like to go, then you can delay your payments until after you've completed your program.
Jenny, do you want to mention anything on that basis too?
So if you are going through workforce funding, what's going to happen once you receive approval that you've been approved for the actual program and to take our classes, I'll work directly with Riverside County office to go ahead and they'll submit a voucher to me, and what that is pretty much just letting me know that you're approved, and they will be funding your training. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. For funding, what we have them, or what they actually cover for you with our school, is going to be pretty much your tuition, parking if it is included, your certificate fee, and then your admin fee, your registration fee.
Great, thank you, Jenny. Someone is asking, can I share this recorded presentation link with an unemployed friend or family member? And the answer is yes. We'll be sending you an email following this presentation with a link to the presentation and this webinar, so you will have access to it to be able to share with other family members, friends, anyone you may think needs assistance or can benefit from this. So absolutely. One more question. Do we offer, since most companies want experience and education, do we offer any internships at the end of any of these programs?
So some programs have an internship that is offered normally as an elective. So you could, if you want an internship, you would choose the internship as the elective. Because many of our students are working adults who are pursuing these certificates part-time, because they want to either change industries or get a promotion at their current job, we don't require internships because it's difficult for working adults to pursue them. However, a number of the programs do have them as a choice that you could make as an elective. And I think of the programs that we looked at today, the one that has that is paralegal. And paralegal students often do choose that internship as one of their electives.
Okay, I think that answered the last question that just came in, is if we could provide a list of certificates that offer internships. You just mentioned that paralegal is one of the ones that we featured here. I'm sure we can follow up with the attendee who is asking this question in case there's other certificates that also offer internships as one of the options.
Yeah,
So
we definitely can do that. I did want to mention one other thing in the funding area. We do have a scholarship opportunity that students can apply for. It is generally meant for people who have begun their certificate and have gotten a considerable way through it, but then find some kind of financial impediment to completing the certificate. And so on the website, there is information about applying for that if you find yourself in that position. So I just want to make sure that everybody is aware of that opportunity as well.
fantastic. Thank you, Casey.
And then Monica, I did want to jump in here. One last question. I have a student who emailed me this question and they wanted to know if the process for career transitions for 55 and older, is that different? And that would be for Riverside, for applying for workforce.
So we would use the same process for customers that are trying to transition at 55. So they would, you would need to meet with the career coach so they can, discuss with you what ideas you have as it relates to what other opportunities you would like to pursue. And of course, however we can assist you with doing that, if it's through training, if it's through on-the-job training, if it's through just career development, then we would make ourselves available to assist you with that.
Great. Thank you. Jenny, I think that answers your question. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Monica,
yes.
can I share something since we have customers online? It's not related to this piece, but we do have support services that are available right now for customers that are in need, and they need assistance with their paying their bills. We have some funding that will maybe help them to be able to pay some of their bills right now, and we would like to, for them to contact us if they need assistance with their rent, with their utilities, any of that, so that we can, possibly help them right now.
Okay, that's great to know. It sounds like your wraparound services and support services are plenty right now, and thank goodness for that.
And we appreciate our customers, and we appreciate you all too, for sending us customers. The partnership is really important to us, and we look forward to many years of working together. We change lives together, and we appreciate the opportunity to work with you all and to be able to do that. So thank you again for your partnership, and thank you again for allowing us the opportunity to share our services with our customers.
Thank you. We appreciate it. As you said, that's what we're here to do. And we take great pride in being able to assist people through life changes, and education is definitely lifelong learning.
Absolutely.
So that is what we're here to do. And so thank you. I don't know if there's any other questions that came in through any of my other colleagues or panelists that are online.
Say one more thing. I really do encourage you to take a look at our website and see what other programs we have. For the purpose of time, we highlighted these 7, but as we mentioned, we have over 60 programs. And so if we didn't talk about something that you're interested in, really encourage you to take a look at the website and contact us if you have questions about any of the other programs that we offer.
Thank you, Casey. For those of you who are interested in WIOA approved programs, I dropped a link in chat that takes you to a webpage that features all the approved programs. So it looks like this concludes our Q&A session. Thank you so much for the great questions. Now I'd like to take a minute to go over what we reviewed today, as well as talk about next steps. So first, we learned about UCR University Extension. We talked about the 7 most popular programs. Our partners at Riverside County Workforce Development told us more about the resources available through their offices. Then you asked some really great questions, which we hope we answered thoroughly. If you still have questions, feel free to reach out to us, whether it's through email, a phone call, or using the live chat feature on our website, we're here to help you through this process. And we're happy to answer any additional questions you may have. If at any point you want to review this webinar again, or you didn't get a chance to copy what was in chat, don't worry. We're going to send you a follow-up email that features a link to this webinar, the PowerPoint, and any of the links that we included in chat. So don't worry about that. You'll get that in the next couple of days. Immediately following this webinar, though, you will get an email that includes a link to a survey. If you could take a minute, should take you 30 seconds to fill it out. We'd really appreciate it. So that being said, on behalf of UCR University Extension and Riverside County Workforce Development, we want to thank you for joining us today. We hope we've made you a little more post-COVID ready with the resources that we've presented today, and we hope to see you again. So thank you and have a good evening. Bye.